In a cozy little village called Sunnydale, there lived a timid bunny named Benny. Benny had big floppy ears, a soft white coat, and the cutest twitching nose. Despite his adorable appearance, Benny was easily scared of everything, from thunderstorms to the rustling leaves. One bright morning, as Benny hopped happily through the village, he overheard some of his friends whispering in hushed tones. "Did you hear about the Bubblegum Monster?" asked Lila, a cheerful squirrel. "They say it's sticky, huge, and it loves to pop out of nowhere." Benny's ears perked up in fear. That very evening, as Benny was snuggled up in his cozy burrow, he heard a loud popping sound outside. His heart raced. What was that? He thought anxiously. Gathering his courage, Benny peeked out the window. To his horror, he saw a massive creature wobbling down the street. The Bubblegum Monster was big and fluffy, with bright pink and blue swirls, and its enormous eyes sparkled mischievously. Benny gasped and quickly closed the curtains. "I can't face that monster," he squeaked to himself. But deep down, Benny knew he had to do something to help his friends. The next day in Sunnydale, the villagers gathered at the town square, frightened and unsure of what to do. "What if it decides to pop our homes?" wondered Freddy the brave hedgehog. Benny listened to their worried chatter and realized that if he didn't step up, everyone would be scared forever. "Maybe, just maybe, I can be brave," he thought, mustering his courage. I think I can help," Benny squeaked shyly, raising his paw. The villagers turned to him, surprised. Benny felt his heart pound, and the eyes of the others seemed to urge him on. "I can find a way to talk to the Bubblegum Monster." Benny gathered his friends, Lila the squirrel, Freddy the hedgehog, and Mia the wise old owl, to come up with a plan. "We need to approach it carefully," Benny suggested. "Maybe it's not as scary as it looks." "But what if it tries to pop us?" Lila quivered. "I think we can figure it out together," Benny replied. They decided to bake a batch of carrot cake cupcakes, knowing that Benny's favorite treat could help show the monster they meant no harm. With cupcakes packed and his heart racing, Benny led the way as they approached the park, where the Bubblegum Monster was rumored to hang out. As they drew closer, Benny's legs trembled. "There it is!" exclaimed Mia, pointing to the giant monster sitting by the fountain, blowing huge bubblegum bubbles and laughing joyfully. Benny inched forward, feeling a surge of bravery. "Excuse me, Mr. Bubblegum Monster," he called out softly. The monster turned its head, eyes wide with surprise. "Who dares to speak to me?" it boomed, although its voice was oddly cheerful. "We come in peace," Benny replied, holding out one of the frosted carrot cake cupcakes. "We thought you might like to join us." The Bubblegum Monster paused and looked at the cupcake. "You're not scared of me?" it asked, its voice softening. "No, we want to get to know you," Benny said, surprised by his own boldness. "We heard you were a little lonely here." With that, Benny and his friends offered the monster the cupcakes. The Bubblegum Monster smiled widely, revealing a row of bright white teeth. As they shared cupcakes and laughed together, the Bubblegum Monster introduced itself as Bubbles. They discovered that Bubbles loved to make friends, but had been misunderstood by the villagers.